Also launching on the first, we have monsters and the things that destroy them, and this plays 2 to 4 players and takes just 5 to 15 minutes to play, and this is a light party card game of drafting and hand management. But the way that this game starts is that each player is going to be drawing a card into their own personal discard pile, and I did mention this is a game of hand management, but you're also going to be managing your discard pile because your hand is limited to just 3 cards, but there are going to be some special abilities with the cards that allow you to expand your hand or manipulate your discard pile or even draw cards from your discard pile back into your hand. So even though you're limited to those 3 cards, your discard pile is kind of a limited way for you to expand your options. And there's 2 types of cards in the game. There's the monster cards that have a point value on them if you're able to keep them until the end of the game, and each card is unique and offers you a different special effect or passive ability, and you'll be able to chain that with some of the other cards as you draw them into your hand. And the second kind of card is a tactic card, and this one's going to be more focused on the ability, and you'll be able to hold it in your hand and activate it whenever it's convenient for you. But on the table, there'll be 4 of these cards face up for everyone to see, and on your turn you'll be able to draft one into your hand, activating its special ability, and hopefully chaining that with some of the other cards you have in your hand or your discard pile, and using all this to your advantage to try and score the highest points at the end of the game. At the end of your turn, you'll discard back to your hand limit of 3 unless you have any cards that modify your hand limit, otherwise you'll discard down to that number, and then you'll replenish the cards on the table, and it's the next player's turn. The game continues like this until the main deck has run out and every player has had an equal number of turns. And at this point, players choose 2 cards from their hand that they'll be able to score, or they can also choose a neutralizer card that will cancel out any other monsters that happen to meet a certain requirement. Since every monster is unique and you're aware of every card that the other players have drawn throughout the game, you have a lot of information. You can start to infer what you think other players might have in their hand, and you can prepare for that and hopefully eliminate those points. After players have revealed both their cards and resolved any neutralizers, then the player with the most points remaining wins the game.